All right, this is back road etiquette 101. I would do it 60 frames a second, but the heat is hot, my phone overheat. It is what it is. This is the Right Brother Big Country. Make sure you add me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Facebook. It's TRB. And make sure you check out the YTTA network on Facebook. You can just search for it. Also, this content that I'm giving you, if you feel like it's worth $1 or more, feel free to hit if you're on your mobile device, hit the About button, click support. If you're on your desktop, front page, click support, $1 or more, whatever. Let's get to it. All right, back road etiquette. A lot of times, back roads like these, I run them. I like these back roads. It's less to worry about. The only thing you really got to worry about is deer. Other than that, you're gonna run to back roads like these a lot because you can't always be on the main highway. This highway, this is what I'm on right now, is the 95. 95 is the cut through from 40 to the 10. So basically, if you're on 40, you come into California, right at the agricultural inspection station in California, the next exit is going to be 95 South, where you can take 95 South, 95 North. 95 South will run you from the 40 down to the 10. All right, I'm trying to come into the other side of LA instead of taking the 40 to the 15 and get dumped down into LA. That's where you got to go down a big old hill, all the other stuff. Anyway, you take this way, it'll cut you from the 40 down to the 10, then you can come on the backside of LA, Temecula. I want to say Temecula. Anyway, it takes you to the 10. All right. So, first thing you need to understand is when you're on back roads like these, especially when you're in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, Kansas, you know, just little back road states. You see big trucks like that, you hit them with the Jedi wave. You know what I'm saying? You hit them with the hay, or you hit them with the high Hitler. What's the high Hitler? High Hitler is the one where you just stick your hand straight out, you know, so they can see your palm, wave, you acknowledge your driver. No matter if they work for the same company or not. You know, you're gonna notice that depending on where you're at, they're gonna wave at you. You know, and it's just an acknowledgement that, hey, I see you, driver. You know, and normally too, if you're on back roads like this and you got a CB, they also let you know where the smoky's at, so you can really technically hammer down, and they'll tell you, hey, there's a smoky about 4 miles up. Smoky means police, highway patrol, sheriff, whatever. All right, now you go on back roads like these. A lot of times, the speed limit is going to be between 55 and 70. All right. Most company trucks do between 62, 68. So if your truck do 62, you get four-wheelers behind you, they're gonna start dipping in and out that oncoming traffic lane because they're trying to see ahead of you so they can pass you. Once you see them jump out there, they're gonna take off most of the time. You get old people who for whatever reason, their feet ain't heavy on the throttle, you know. But what you wanna do is not even worry about it. You know, if you do see oncoming traffic, go ahead and slow down. Let the four-wheeler get in front of you and take off. They go 0 to 60 in what, 6 seconds? All right, but the main people that you need to look out for when they're trying to pass you is big trucks, all right? If your truck does 65, but their truck does 68, they need to get around you. Because every minute that they're not running that truck to the full potential, they losing CPM or money, dollars per minute or time. So, that was fun. I kind of felt my stomach drop down just then. So, you'll notice the ones that want to get around you. So they'll start dipping into the oncoming traffic just a little bit. You'll hear the rumble strips, you know, and you'll see them in your mirrors. If you're doing your Smith system, you'll see them in your mirrors. Here's what you need to do. Big truck cannot jump out there in oncoming traffic. If you can see a car coming, or if you can see any traffic coming towards you, they're not going to jump out there. Why? Because the big truck goes 0 to 60 in like 4 minutes. Or some crazy shit like that. Right? All right. So what they're going to do is when they do get a clear line of sight, they're going to jump out there. When they jump out there, you need to immediately turn off your cruise. See, like a situation like this right here. This four-wheeler can't see what's coming over that hill, but they jumped out there anyway. Now, because I saw that car was down there a little bit, you know, I ain't really worried about it. Normally, I just turn my cruise off so the truck slow down a little bit, let the four-wheeler go past me, and then go on about my business. Well, when you get a big truck that's jumping out there because they need to get past you, again, if your truck does 62, their truck does 65, that's 3 miles per hour that they're losing. That it might not seem a lot, but that shit adds up. That's 3 minutes of time. If you do a mile a minute, that's 3 minutes off of the clock that they're running. And a lot of people know sometimes you get to your destination, truck stop, rest area, shipper, receiver, with 2 minutes on the clock. Well, that 2 minutes would have been gone because you stuck behind a Swift truck, a Prime truck, or some of these other companies who really idle down, and it'll kill your time. So when you see the big truck hop out there, you need to immediately turn your cruise off and hit the brakes. You ain't gotta hit them hard, just hit them enough to give that truck the space it needs to get in that oncoming traffic lane, and to get on and to get in front of you. And immediately once they pass your bumper, once they tail in past your bumper, start hitting your lights and let them know to come on over. Let them know to come on over. That's proper back road etiquette. Because again, if your truck does 68 and theirs does 70, that's 2 miles per hour that they slowing up on. They gotta constantly hit the brakes because everybody know you run the truck to the max that it can go as far as the speed limit. Speed limit 65, you in a Swift truck that does 62, truck's gonna need to get around you. That 3 miles per hour that they can be doing to get on down the road, and then eventually they're gonna pull away from you regardless. If they got the balls to jump out there and go, they're gonna pull away from you. So that's not even something you worry about. You know? Wave at the folks. You know. Now, a lot of times when you're in back roads and people waving, it's gonna be normally Midwest, South. West Coast motherfuckers don't care about you. I'm just tell you that right now. But just because they don't wave back at you, don't mean you don't wave at them. Just give them the deuces. You know what I'm saying? Hit them with the jet out like, hey. You know what I'm saying? In the arch of a rainbow. Just, hey. And just keep it moving. All right. Back road etiquette. That's just part one of it. How I feel about it. Now, a lot of times I run roads like this at night. So you always want to look out for deer. You know what I'm saying? And critters. You're always going to run over critters. So, you know, you're just going to get used to that. But, yeah, if you see a big truck hop out there in oncoming traffic, slow down. Let that truck get around you. All right? You see a four-wheeler, you don't really have to worry too much. But you just need to watch how fast they accelerate and what the lanes are doing. If it's a hill, if it's a blind spot that you can't see because there's a dip, like this dip we coming up on, you go ahead and slow down, let the four-wheel over. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go as fast as your truck can go. And if your truck can only go but so fast, you're holding up traffic, you're impeding traffic. And people, you know, as a driver, you know what? We all got places to go. Now, for you dicks out there that can do 80, speed limit 65, but you're trying to conserve fuel, so you're doing 55, which is fine. But if you get somebody out there who hops out, at my speed, I can do 69. Don't speed up. I'm not riding your ass to intimidate you. I'm riding your ass to get the proper momentum I need in order to get around you. But you're going to have these motherfuckers, it's mainly Peterbilt drivers. I'm going to call it like it is. It's mainly Peterbilt drivers. You try to jump out there and go around, and they speed up because they don't want you in front of you. They'll wait till you get right there to the middle of their trailer or right there where they at, and they'll just speed up on you. Like, what is that about? You had all this time to go ahead and go as fast as you wanted to, keep in mind the speed limit, but you're gonna sit up here and wait till I try to pass you? Oh, I used to get it all the time in a Swift truck. As soon as they see that Swift logo, I don't know what happened. It's like the turbo turns on, and they just speed up because they don't want me in front of them. But I'm like, I can only do 62. If I can only do 62 and I'm jumping out to get around you, that lets you know that you're going too slow, driver. You need to move. Let me either get in front of you or speed up. But no. Them 379s don't want to let you do that. Them long nose peaks don't want to let you. They want you to know that, hey, I can outrun you. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to slow back down because they're not going to let you in front. And then when you get behind them, they're going to slow right back down to 57, 58, or they'll go they know, okay, this particular truck goes 62, I'm going to do 61. I'm telling you, you're going to catch that as a swift driver. That's just something you're going to have to deal with. But at the end of the day, man, acknowledge your drivers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, also, if you get a shy four-wheeler, right? What I do is I go ahead and ease over onto the white line to let them see in front. And then, you know, to kind of encourage them, I kind of encourage them to go ahead and go around. Because they want to jump out there, but for whatever reason, they're scared that they're not going to make it or something like that. So, you know, don't put your arm out and wave them around, because if anything happens, you're responsible. But if you just go and ease over, like put the steers on the other side of that white line, they'll see what you're doing, most of them, and they'll either come around or they'll wave at you and let you know, hey, don't worry about it, I'm getting off pretty soon anyway. You know, sometimes you want to encourage them to just go. Stop riding my ass and go, you know? Anyway, it's the Right Brother. I'm pretty sure other people got different etiquettes for back road riding. Feel free to put it in the comments and make your own video. You know what I'm saying? It is TRB. Y'all be easy. Peace.